We left off finding the volume of a cone. The volume formula that we're going to remember is the area of the base times the height. Remember that with a cone, we only need 1/3 of this formula. So our formula is going to be 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. Let's think about the base of this figure. We have a cone, so our base is a circle. How do you find the area of a circle? Pi r squared. So our formula for a cone is 1/3 pi r squared times the height. Let's plug this information in. 1/3 times pi, which is 3.14. The radius that they give us is 5. And the height is 15. Let's think about our exponents first. 5 squared is 25. We can use our calculators from here. To type in your calculator 1/3, just type in 1 divided by 3. You should get 0.3 repeating. Multiply that by 3.14, 25, and 15, and you'll see that your volume is about 392.5 cubic yards. Flip to the back and let's take a look at the volume of a pyramid. Don't forget the volume formula, which is the area of the base times the height. You can write that down. With the pyramid, we don't need the whole formula. We only need 1/3 of this formula. So our formula for the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. Let's take a look at our base. The base of the figure that we're given is a square. How do you find the area of a square? Length times width. Maybe you say base times height, or even side squared. All of the sides on a square are the same. So I'll plug in 4 times 4. The height of this pyramid is 12. 1/3 times 4 times 4 times 12. Remember that in your calculators, to type in 1/3, you type in 1 divided by 3. This gives us an overall volume of about 64 cubic feet. Let's scroll down and try some practice problems. Press pause, work 1 and 2, and then press play to check your answers. Check your answers. Let's go backwards in our notes to our sphere. This is just a formula that you're going to have to take some time to memorize. The formula that we're going to use to find the volume of our sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. When we memorize this formula, we can just plug in what we know. We're going to approximate pi to be 3.14. The radius is given to us here, 7.5 cubed. Remember that when we're finding the volume, we always want to evaluate our exponents first. So let's find out what 7.5 cubed is. Remember, that's 7.5 multiplied by itself 3 times. Now let's multiply everything together. To type in 4/3 into your calculator, just divide 4 divided by 3 times 3.14 times 421.875. This should give you about 1,766.25 cubic meters. Let's scroll to the bottom and try some practice problems. Press pause. When you're ready to check your answers, press play. Check your answers. I hope you got them right. Now it's time for us to add these formulas to our formula chart. Let's start off with our basic volume formula, which is our capital BH. Remember that the capital B is the area of the base. So this formula that we have is going to work for prisms, and cylinders. Sometimes we don't need the whole volume formula. We only need a third of it. So 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. We'll use this for cones and pyramids. And last, volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. This is for spheres. Add these to your formula chart. We'll be using them in class.